Hey friends, happy Sunday. It's Heather with Yoga Moves Us, and we will be practicing indoors today. The AQI is looking pretty bad out there again today, so we'll be inside the house, and we'll be going through about 60 minutes of a Vinyasa style yoga class. Hey friends, good morning. If you want to go grab yourself, again, like a rolled up towel or a pillow or some sort of support, that would be great. We're going to be starting out in Supta Baddha Konasana, so soles of our feet together on our back. So you may want to get like something under your shoulder blades, and we'll get there in a couple of minutes. Just got to move the dog bone from my mat. Oh my goodness. Anyway, good morning. We'll just give everybody about 30 seconds to a minute to join us, and then we'll get started. As I mentioned, the air quality out here on the West Coast is pretty significant, so I'm hopeful that the weather is going to get better. I've got two really good friends that are fighting those fires right now, so we're hopeful that there's rain in the forecast coming up in the next week, and our friends up in Washington, Oregon are going to get some of that relief as well. So, all right, so I think everybody's here and ready to get started. So again, I mentioned we're going to start out in Supta Baddha Konasana on our back with the soles of our feet together. And I'm actually going to use a rolled up towel to start out with. So just get into a comfortable position on your mat. Excuse me, the soles of your feet together. Knees out wide, and as you start to come down on your back, you can bring this underneath, just like about like mid-back, just like where those shoulder blades, your wings touch or get, and then you're just gonna slowly lean back. It's gonna kind of arch your back a little bit. What that's gonna help to do is to elongate the hips here. So, and if it doesn't feel comfortable, if you start doing this and you're like, this isn't working for me, you can just take the support out and then just come back, lying right on your back. It also helps to open up the chest, makes breathing a little easier. So we're just gonna sit here for a couple minutes as we come into our space. You can let your hands fall to the side. You can lay on your belly, wherever they feel comfortable, and you don't have to think about them. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Start to bring an awareness to your body, the weight of it on the earth. Start to bring an awareness to your breath. Close down the eyes. Start to lengthen the breath on the inhale. And then match that length on the exhale. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. And really start to notice your breathing, your body moving with the breath. Feel your chest rise with every inhale. And the belly lower with every exhale. If you haven't started it already, you can start breathing these deep, mindful breaths in and out of your nose. No rush, no hurry to get through the breath. You can even start to take a pause at the top of your breath in. Maybe a longer pause on the breath out. Over the next couple of breaths, if you have a prop underneath your wings in the back, just go ahead and remove that. Just put it to the side. Then lay back down. Take a couple more deep breaths in and out of your nose. Open your eyes. Open and close your jaw a couple of times. Just move your head from side to side. Bring the shoulders up to the ears. Bring them back down. Letting your neck elongate. Just doing that a few times. Bring some space to your shoulders, to your neck, to your jaw. And bring your knees together. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. And bring the left leg down, right leg over the left. Just do a spinal twist here, so we'll let the legs fall off to the left side. You might notice a little pop or a couple sounds coming from your bones. It releases the tension. You can take your gaze over your right shoulder. So you continue to create space in the upper back. And then back to center. And just change sides. Bring the right leg over the left. And just let them fall open or fall over to the right side. Bring your gaze over your left shoulder. You continue to twist. And then back to center. Yourself a nice big squeeze. Start massaging your back on your mat by rocking forward, back, sideways, right, left. And just rocking here, forward and back. Till you come up to the top of your mat. Come into goddess pose. So legs, feet out really wide, maybe even farther than your mat. If it's helpful, you can grab that towel, put it under your hips, or if you have a block, you can sit down. And then really bring the backs of the arms, the upper arms, to open up the knees. And then as you're doing that, you're going to try to sit up tall in this space. We're going to bring our right hand down to the mat. Just bring the palm right in the middle of your feet. And then with your left hand, you're going to reach up high. Twist, open. If you have a bind here, plenty of time to take it. Bring the left arm behind the back, reaching with the right arm. You can do the half bind. Just continue to open and spin the chest up to the sky. And then back to center, giving your knees a good nudge. And bring the left hand down. And just bring the right arm up, reaching up and twisting. You can take that half bind. And then back to center. Give those knees just one final nudge open. And then we'll stand up into a wide forward fold. Bending the knees. Moving the hips from side to side. Give your knees some really deep bends. Really move here. Give your head a good shake. And then just sort of walk your hands over to the left.
dropping the head, keeping the top half of your body really heavy here. Then walk over to the right. And back to center. And then bring those feet together, big toes to touch near the top of your mat. And come into a halfway lift, really pressing into the shins, taking a couple of deep breaths, moving the shoulders away from the ears. And take a big inhale. And then exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees so you can get really close to the tops of the thighs. Bring your body in to your legs. Then on your next inhale, we're going to reach up and rise all the way up to stand. Reach up high with those arms, those hands, reaching up. And then you can bring them to heart center or down by your side. Just taking a couple of breaths here. You can sense an intention for your practice. Maybe a word, phrase. Something as it starts to get a little challenging or distracting, you can come back to that intention. And rest is always there. It's always one half breath away. So you take it when you need it. So on our next inhale, we'll reach up, both arms, big inhale, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, hands by your side or to heart center. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. A couple more just like this. Inhale, up. Exhale, reset. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold in half. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reset. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. High plank. Take one full breath to come all the way down to your belly. Rocking forward. Slow, slow, slow. Breath in. Breath out. We'll come into cobra pose. Pressing the tops of your feet into the mat. Really active with the legs. Shoulders away from the ears. Pushing up. Lifting the chest. Your next inhale, lift up, curling the toes, and then exhale into downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths. Move around in your dog. You can pedal your feet. You can shake the hips. Think to start moving the body, moving the energy. Inhale, look forward, and And then exhale all your air and step to the top of your mat. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, reset. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and step back. Again, one full breath to lower you all the way down to your belly. Slow, 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 slow as you can. Tenth of fingers, pressing the tops of your feet in, cobra pose. Breath in, breath out. Big breath in, lift up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Big inhale. Open your mouth and let it go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale and step to the top of your mat. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, reset. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale to cobra pose. Exhale to dog pose. Take 3 deep breaths. Big inhales, big exhales. Take a couple more deep breaths in dog pose.
Sorry, this device lost its connection. Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding right now. Please try a little later.
It's always fun. Well, if we can't get this to work, then we'll move on. All right, we'll just move on today. All right, take a deep breath in through your nose and open your mouth and let it go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale all your air and step to the top of your mat. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, grab the left wrist and lean over to the right. Stay for a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the left. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, reach. Maybe even go back just a little. Exhale into a forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Now you can lower halfway down or all the way down. Inhale, up to upward dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, look. Exhale, step. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Couple more. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, grab the wrist over to the right. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the left. Big breath in. Big breath out. Back to center and forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands and step back. Lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, go back. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, look. Exhale, step. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, reset. Last one. Reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Plant the hands and step back and lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, go back. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale your right leg long behind you. Exhale, step it through. Drop the back knee down. Both hands to the mat as we lean into this stretch. Now you can start to bring your right knee out to the right, coming into lizard pose. Now you can keep your hands just like this, or you can drop down to your forearms. Couple of breaths here. And come back up. We'll come into modified crescent lunge. Once you got that lunge in the front leg, you can start to reach up with the arms. Couple arm variations here. You can hook your thumbs. Really work on opening up the shoulders. You can cactus the arms. Or you can beat them right here into heart center. On your next inhale, reach both arms up. And then exhale, plant the hands down. And then lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, go back. Inhale the left leg long. Exhale, step it through. Drop the back knee down. Both hands to the mat to lean into this lunge. Now you can start to let the left knee fall out to the left as we come into lizard pose, dropping the forearms down to the mat, staying here for a few deep breaths. Then come back up to modified crescent, keeping the back knee down on the mat. Once you got that lunge set, the left leg, again, any kind of arm variation that feels good here, hooking the thumbs, cactusing the arms, or bringing them right to heart center. On your next inhale, reach up with both arms, look up, reach, then exhale, plant the hands, step back, and lower down. Inhale, up, exhale, go back. Breath in, breath out. Inhale your right leg long, exhale, step it through. Full crescent lunge, you're popping up right on those back set of toes, lifting up the heel, reaching the arms all the way up. Deep bend in that right knee. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bring your hands to heart center. Breath in. Breath out. Now let's take the twist on the right side. Bring that elbow on the outside of that right knee. Keep thinking about that back leg. Popping up on those toes, lifting the heel, elongating the spine. Couple breaths. Big breath in. Twist a little deeper on the exhale. Inhale back to crescent. Exhale, plant the hands and step back, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, go back. Inhale your left leg long. Exhale, step it through. Full crescent lunge here. Popping up that heel as high as you can, really getting a deep bend in that left knee. Reaching up with the arms. Keep sinking lower into that lunge. Bring your hands to heart center. Staying for a breath in and a breath out. Come into that twist. Bring the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. As we start to take that twist, keep lifting that back heel. Keep breathing. Every inhale, elongate the spine. Every exhale, start twisting a little bit more. Big inhale, big exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, we plant the hands and step back and lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, go back. Big inhale. Open your mouth and exhale. Inhale the right leg long. Exhale, step it through. Inhale to crescent. Exhale to crescent twist. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale back to center. We're going to come right into star pose. So legs out wide on the mat, arms up, opening up the chest, lifting up, looking up. Let the head drop back. Stay for a breath in and a breath out. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, fold in half. Big straddle fold. Dropping the head. You can do a couple of arm variations here. You can take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. And then you can come into a halfway lift and really pull yourself into this fold. You can bring your hands right to the center of the mat as you pull yourself in to this fold, dropping the head. You can come down to your forearms. Start working a headstand. Couple more breaths, staying in this fold. On an inhale, come all the way back up to star pose. We're going to bring the feet out. We're going to come into a sumo squat, which is kind of called horse pose. We're going to bend the knees, keeping them out wide. dropping the hips. The hips have a tendency to kind of want to come up behind you. You want to keep them in line with your spine, your hips. Keep lowering, holding it here. You can bring your hands to heart center. You can bring them right to your knees. We're going to hold this horse pose. Keep thinking about dropping the hips. Take another breath in and a breath out. On the inhale, we're going to come up, straighten the legs, touch the hands at the top, and then exhale, we're going to come back down into horse pose. Inhale up, reach up. Exhale into horse pose. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale. And exhale. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Reach up. Back down into horse pose. Hold it here. 2 more breaths. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, stand all the way up. And then come into warrior 2 to the front of the mat. Bending that front leg. We'll just be here for 1 or 2 breaths. Big inhale to reverse your warrior. And then exhale, plant the hands down. Step back and lower. Inhale up. Exhale, go back. Inhale the left leg long. Exhale, step it through. Inhale to full crescent lunge. Exhale to crescent twist. We stay for the breath in and the breath out. Back to center. Come into star pose on the other side. Big lifting up. Get really big here. Opening up the chest to the sky. Letting the head fall back. Get really big here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. And then exhale right into that wide forward fold. Now you can change the arms here from last time. So again, wrapping those fingers around your big toes. Dropping to your forearms. Playing with the balance. Couple more breaths. Big inhale, we come back up to star pose. And then exhale, we come right back into that horse pose. Dropping the hips. They're going to want to creep up. Keep them in line with the spine, straight up. Hands to heart center or on your knees. Holding it here. Thinking about dropping in. Couple more breaths as we sink lower. On your next inhale, straighten the legs. Reach both arms up. And then exhale right into horse pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink in. Couple more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, horse pose, holding it here. Couple more breaths, dropping the hips. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale back up to star pose. Exhale into warrior two on the left side. Staying for a breath in and a breath out. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale, plant the hands, step back and lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, go back. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale the right leg long. Exhale, step it through. Inhale to crescent lunge. Exhale to crescent twist. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale back to center. Open up to star pose. Big breath in. Exhale into that fold. Stay for the breath in. And the breath out. Inhale back to star. Exhale into horse pose. Hold it here for a breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, straighten and reach up. Exhale, horse. Inhale, up. Exhale, horse. Couple more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale to horse. Hold it here. Breath in. Breath out. Back up to star pose. Warrior two on the right side. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale, plant the hands and step back, lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, go back. Left side, left leg long. Exhale, step it through. Inhale to crescent lunge. Exhale to crescent twist. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale back to center. Open up to star pose. For the breath in, exhale, fold in half. Breath in, breath out. Inhale back to star. Exhale, settle into horse pose. Stay for the breath in and the breath out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, horse. Inhale. And exhale. Couple more, reach. Back into horse. Inhale. And exhale. Reach up. Horse pose, hold it here. Stay for the breath in. And the breath out. Back up to star pose. Warrior two on the left side. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Plant the hands and step back and lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, go back. Stay for the breath in and the breath out. Inhale, come into plank pose. Legs out wide on the mat. Your bones are stacked. We're holding it here. Rocking, start rocking forward and back with your breath. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. You can always drop to your knees if you need to. Holding it here in this plank pose. Continue to rock forward and back. Keep it going, you got it. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, almost there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees and come down onto the forearms. Holding forearm plank. We're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. I know you can do it. We're almost there. Rest is always right around the corner. 30 seconds, that's just 5 deep breaths. Two more. And then start to lower all the way down to your belly. Woo! All the way down to your belly. And shake out your hips a little bit. Take a deep breath. Go ahead and lower all the way down. Turning your cheek off to its sparkly side. Take a couple breaths here. As you feel all of that energy moving through your body. Turn your cheek off to your other sparkly side. Taking a couple more deep breaths. And bring your chin to center, looking forward. Bringing your legs together, zipping up your feet and your legs. So really pressing the legs in together. Not doing anything with your hands now, just leaving them to your side. On your next breath in, you're just gonna lift up, lifting the legs and the head up, elongating the neck. Looking about 6 to 10 inches in front of you, keeping the legs lifting, shoulders moving back. Breath in and a breath out. Then lower down, staying for a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, lift all the way back up. Now, lifting your hands off the mat, reaching behind you, lifting the feet. Maybe even seeing if you can lift up the knees and the thighs up, lifting the shoulders. Big breath in, lift, and exhale, come all the way down. One more. On your next inhale, lift everything up as high as you can go. Legs are zipped up. Your arms are reaching back, lifting the shoulders, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Seeing if you can get those knees and those thighs up off of the mat. Keep lifting, lifting, almost there. Breath in, and then slowly come down to the mat. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and then open your mouth and let it go. We're going to come into a narrow knee child's pose. So bring the knees together, settling in here. This helps to release the lower back. You're going to reach for the soles of your feet. So you let your forehead drop to the mat. Take a couple deep breaths in this pose. And then we'll come on up. We'll come back into Supta Baddha Konasana, but we'll be sitting up this time. So the soles of our feet together, can bring them out really far in front. You can bring them closer to your body. You can keep adjusting, sitting up nice and tall. Taking a breath in here, and then just falling forward over those feet. If you want a little bit more, you can thread your arms underneath the shins, the calves, and then reach your hands for your feet as you pull yourself into this stretch, into this fold. Stay for 5 deep breaths. With each inhale, elongating the spine. With each exhale, falling just a little bit closer to the earth. On your next inhale, just come all the way up. You can come into Shavasana or seated meditation. In Shavasana, just make sure you're taking up all that real estate you deserve on that mat. Really get big. Once you settle into Shavasana, taking a deep breath in through your nose and opening your mouth and just letting it all go. You're more than welcome to stay in Shavasana or seated meditation. Or if there's another pose that you'd like to finish out your practice with, it's a good time to do that now. I was reminded today, as I was trying to play my music during this practice, that no matter how much you plan for something or prepare for something, sometimes it just doesn't work. And that's okay. I'm reminded in moments like that, we can always come back to our breath, breathe through it, and bring your hands to heart center, or bring them over your heart. Taking a deep breath in through your nose, and open your mouth and let it go. And bring your thumbs to your third eye center. In gratitude, we bow together and say Namaste. Thank you so much for all sharing your Sunday morning with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever that may take you to. Hopefully you're all staying safe and healthy. And I look forward to catching up with all of you soon again. All right.